My co-counsel saying no, so no.
To enforce, you know, we could tell people and we'd hope they'd be honest, but it's out there in the world on digital media and it's on the news and stuff. So we're not asking for one, and just let the chips fall.
Especially with my role, I look to the lawyers on enforcement issues. If we have a violation, I look to you all first. My general rule is once the order is issued, you guys are to police your own.
Yeah.
And if there's a violation, then I deal with you first.
Yeah, and even without the formal request by anybody on the record before this, and still not having one, we've been asking witnesses through their attorneys.
Okay.
We're gonna walk behind you here, Diana. Just don't want you to be surprised. We hang back right here. Let them get in the box.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Yeah, go ahead and make yourself comfortable there. Sir, remember you are still under oath.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Menashe.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just a few more questions. Circling back to your testimony on direct about the series of calls that you received from Mount Carmel Health System employees. Do you remember that line of testimony?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want to go back then to Christmas of 2018. So same year that your brother passed.
Okay.
2 days later, does that sound right, on December 27th, when you started getting those calls from Mount Carmel employees?
It could have been around then.
So around Christmas time? Does that?
It was after Christmas.
Okay. After Christmas, you got a call. And you engaged or you participated in a call, did you not, at about 9:39 a.m. with several people on the line. Do you remember that phone call?
No, ma'am.
You don't?
No. I only remember talking to one person.
Okay. Would it refresh your recollection to say that you were on the phone with the Dr. Brady or
Tom Brady. I remember Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yes.
Because
there's only, yeah.
because I think during the call you made a comment about Tom Brady
I
and
did.
the Patriots,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I won't say what you said about the Patriots, but but now that we're talking Tom Brady, not the Giselle Tom Brady, the Dr. Tom Brady, that jogs your memories to this call?
I thought he the third one to call me.
Okay. And when you were on the phone call with him, you said, quote, glad you did give him more. Do you remember saying that about your brother, that you were glad that they gave him more?
No, ma'am. I said the same thing to all of them. Did he feel anything? I don't remember saying that. No, ma'am.
Do you remember telling him that you were content with him being comfortable and you just wanted him to be pain-free?
Yeah, I said that to all three of them.
And the fact that during the phone call with Tom Brady, he reassured you, did he not, that you did the right thing?
I don't remember him telling me I did the right thing.
Okay. Do you remember how long the call even lasted?
I do not.
Well, tell me this. It's now March of 2022.
Yeah.
Did you agree with me on that?
Yeah, it's March, yes.
And the events that we're talking about were all the way back in 2018, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So almost 4 years ago, 3 and some plus years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair to say a significant amount of time or events in your life have happened between then and now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And just as a person and human, your memory's not getting better with time, is it?
No, ma'am.
Nothing further, thank you.
Thank you.
Redirect.
Referring back to the cross-examination there with Ms. Menashe, you don't recall having Dr. Husel talk to you at all, except when he said at the end, "Sorry for your loss."
Yeah, that's it.
Did you see where Dr. Husel, now knowing what he looks like, or finding out later what he looked like, did you see that man there that night?
Yes.
Where was he in
Nurse's
relation to your
station.
brother's room?
The nurse's station?
Did you see that little blonde-haired nurse go and talk to him several times
Yes.
when he was talking to you about DNR your brother?
He said he needed to talk to the doctor.
But that doctor never came in and talked to you.
No, sir.
Referring to the last set of questions there, you were content with Nick being comfortable and pain-free, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to be in pain at all.
You content?
Am I content?
Let me finish my question, please. Are you content with the notion that they gave your brother enough medicine?
Objection, Your Honor.
Go ahead and finish the question.
That it would quickly and painlessly end his life before it could naturally end on its own?
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled.
I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
At any point when you consented to the DNR, let me rephrase the question. At any point when you gave consent to the DNR, were you made to understand that they would give him enough medicine just to get it over with quickly and painlessly instead of letting the natural course happen? Did you consent to that?
No.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Okay, thank you. You may step down.
Thank
Call your next witness.
Your Honor, we are out of witnesses for the day.
We did crank them hard, didn't we? Okay? And that's not being jestful towards anybody. I was just transitioning here since I appear to be sending you home a little early today. Okay, but you did get a good day's work in, ladies and gentlemen. You have a wonderful evening. We'll get started at 9 in the morning. Is it next week that we have the doc?
That is the plan, Judge. Monday, Tuesday, half Monday, all day Tuesday is our plan.
Okay. One of the things, we've got a doctor coming in like Dr. Ely, okay, to testify. He's going to be about a day and a half. But he's got flight issues too. If we go a little late on the next Wednesday would be, maybe stay until 5:30 or 6, can you guys accommodate that?
It would be Monday. 'cause it comes
Monday,
in Monday.
Tuesday, staying a little late.
Late on Tuesday or Monday?
On Tuesday.
No, Judge, sorry, it's late Monday.
I wanted to front load the first part, not, I wanted to go late, if we had to go late there, assuming if we got it done, we didn't have to go late unnecessarily. But if, okay. What's you guys' preference before I ask him anymore?
It would be our preference, since he's coming in on Monday, that we could maybe go a little late on Monday to maybe finish up a direct, and then, or to get as far as we can Monday, so that we know we have enough time Tuesday, was our thinking. And then, I don't know what his flight is Tuesday, but, you know, have that cushion, just to get as much in as we can so we don't have to keep him for 3 days, is our.
Okay. Monday. Stay 5 to 6 maybe? Okay. Yeah,
I know I have a 5:30 commitment Monday.
okay,
It's a call, so as long as I'm out by 5:30.
okay. If we did it Tuesday, do you have the same problem?
No, I'm okay Tuesday.
What about the rest of you? An hour for lunch and we work hard. That's making up that extra hour. And if we can front load it in the front, we do it. Now that means we'll probably have to take shorter breaks, but a couple in the afternoon, a couple in the morning. Because, you know, you can only go so long. Will that work for you all?
Whatever time you can give us, Judge, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you to the jury.
Did you find out anything more about his arrival?
Ms. Grubb?
Your Honor, I believe the flight is coming at 9:30 Monday morning.
So we could start sometime, maybe break for lunch at noon, start back at 12:30?
Yeah. And I think he's taking the last flight out Tuesday. It would
Well,
probably
hopefully we don't
be
have to
in the
worry about it.
airport by 6 or 6:30.
Okay. Well, we can't stay late Tuesday, we can't stay late Monday. These guys, they got a commitment with me, and I'm gonna respect their individual things, because I told them 5 o'clock when we started. So we'll go to Plan B. That work for you all? You're quiet over here, that's unusual. Well, you, okay.
But it's whatever.
It's just one day, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe two.
Monday's the busiest day of the week.
Boss, okay? I try to respect you guys' needs as much as I can. Okay? We're trying to get this trial done so you guys don't carry over. Okay? That's been my goal from throughout. Everybody here doesn't want to see you stay any longer than necessary. Okay? So we're trying to do it. But these doctors sometimes are like wedging, like herding cats, you know? It's just always the most successful thing. So I'm going to you and saying, please. Okay? And you guys know me well enough, been with me long enough. If one of you has a problem, we'll try to see another solution. So let's try to make it work. You'll be good? Okay. Well, I know you got a lot of hustle going in the hallway. Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Is it possible to start at 8:30?
Okay, does that work for everybody?
Both days, 8:30, is that what you're saying?
He won't be here Monday morning, sir, so.
Yeah, 8:30 Tuesday.
Yeah.
We got that as an extra cushion. Okay? You know, we'll see if we can give you 40 minutes and wheel and deal. Okay. Well, as good as you are, that's all the time you should need.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm all right.
We'll make it work, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful evening. We'll get started at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to drive hard again, so get plenty of energy bars. Okay, David?
All rise.
Mr. Zion, anything for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Menashe?
You know, I don't think we should all be inconvenienced because of a state expert. I would just note that. Coming at 8:30 and then working long, you know, with short, abridged lunches. The truth is that doing the cross or that those witnesses are really intensive. And I would just note that they're also intensive for the jurors. It's a lot of information to process. So I'm not really sure making days longer is beneficial in terms of, just the jurors' ability to appreciate and not be tired and all the other things. I just mentioned it.
Okay. Well, you guys are blessed. It's a very good jury you got there. They've been very attentive throughout, so. Okay? Anything else for the record? Have a good evening.